What's going on, weenies? Welcome back to Wiener Walks. It's a little windy today, I swear. The weather changes every day in Georgia. Come and take a walk with me. I want to talk to you guys about something. As you may or may not know from watching some of my previous videos, I like to go on these Wiener Walks and talk to you guys, and today I wanted to talk about something fairly interesting. The topic of discussion for today is going to be about courage and cowardice, and how these two are similar and different at the same time. Let's talk about definitions for a second. What is courage? Well, it's the ability to do something brave, dangerous, or even frightening. What is cowardice? It's the lack of that ability to do something brave, dangerous, or frightening. Before we jump deeper into this topic, I just want to put a disclaimer. There's nothing wrong with being a coward. Nothing at all. This message is to anybody that's listening, but to younger men in particular. Guys, don't feel pressured that you have to do something courageous all the time, that you got to be tough and brute. It's okay to be weak. It's okay to be cowardly. That's who you are. That's fine. In fact, I think it's more harmful than helpful by telling somebody that is cowardly to be more courageous, because you're messing with their nature. I mean, you're going to be causing some serious psychological issues to that person because they feel like they have to act a different way than they normally do. And that's a problem. We can practically agree on all the benefits that come with being a more courageous person. You do more exciting things, you're probably a more successful person. I mean, there's a whole host of things that come with being courageous. But to impose that belief on somebody who isn't courageous is just damaging, and I don't support it whatsoever. This is probably where I'm going to be receiving a lot of backlash from people saying, oh, what's the matter with you? Like, of course they need to be more courageous. They need to try something different, get out of their comfort zone. Yeah, sure, I agree with you on that part, but the way that we're going about it is just completely mad. This is my point. Rather than telling those people to act and behave a different way, completely opposite from the way they're used to, we should be telling them to embrace their insecurities and their imperfections. We need to show them that it's okay to be who they are, because it is. There's nothing wrong with it. Society has painted men in a picture where all people see are these tough, strong, courageous people. And that's just not the case. When you really think about it, most men are not what you see in Hollywood. They are insecure, they have trouble approaching women, they avoid confrontation, and overall, they're not courageous. And we see it all the time. But for some reason, society deemed it necessary to tell these cowardly men to be something else. And that's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to be something that they're not. This is a problem. Let me just ask you guys a question. What's so wrong with being yourself? Tell me the problem with that. What's wrong with being yourself? Is that not enough for the world? You have to be something more? You have to be something different? Seriously? The issue that I'm having right now is the fact that we're trying to make cowardly people into courageous people. That's the issue. What I would want is to turn cowardly people into confident people. The issue that I'm having right now is that we're making a giant leap from cowardice to courage by overlooking one important aspect, and that's confidence. Confidence is the bridge between cowardice and courage, and I'll explain why. Courage and cowardice, in and of themselves, are behaviors. They are either the ability or the lack of ability to do something dangerous or exciting, whereas confidence is a mindset. It's something mental. It's the thing that bridges those two ideas. When you have confidence, you now have a mental capability of that physical action that you're going to do, and vice versa. When you have a lack of confidence, you have a lack in the ability of the things that you wanted to do. So the next time you think about doing something dangerous or going outside of your comfort zone, just think to yourself, am I confident enough in the things that I want to do with my life? If the answer is no, then I would suggest focusing on your confidence first, as that will give you the mental ability to do those dangerous things. If you take that into consideration, then you'll have a smooth transition from cowardice to confidence to courage.
Return the slab.
What?
Return the slab, or suffer my curse. This night you will be visited by 3 plagues, each worse than the last. Return the slab.
Nice try, Professor.
Now, there are some people that will argue a different way, and they'll say that cowardice is not the opposite of courage, rather it's conformity. For those people that do conform, yeah, they're not courageous at all. They want things to stay the same, they don't want anything to change, and if that's the case, then conformity truly is the opposite of courage. As I'm walking, I was just thinking about this, and conformity is not the opposite of courage. Because how do you explain a skydive instructor, right? Like, he's doing the same thing over and over again, but the thing that he's doing is completely dangerous, so it's a contradiction. I don't know, I thought it was funny. Anyways, I just wanted to give you guys a different outlook on courage and cowardice and how it might play a role in your lives. I hope I gave you guys a little bit of insight on conformity and what role it plays in your lives as well. So I'd like to end this video by quoting Jim Hightower on courage, cowardice, and conformity by saying, "Even dead fish can go with the flow." I'll see you guys tomorrow.